Why is it important for you to develop a reading habit? Remember that as human beings, we learn through two distinctive ways. We learn through mistakes and we learn through experience. And the life expectancy of a human is not 900 years or 800 years. So we cannot go through lives as human beings trying to make the mistakes ourselves and trying to have all the experiences we need to have in order to learn. Why? Because there is nothing new under the sun. Because it is worthless nowadays to reinvent the wheel. Because there are people, irrespective of your field of endeavor, there are people who have a proven track record of success in whatever thing you want to do. And the wisdom you ought to apply is to learn from such people. And most successful and renowned people nowadays have written down their experiences in books. They've written down their failures. They've written down their philosophies. They've penned down all what they've experienced, the research they've made, all what brought them to where they are today in life. So when you pick up a book, like a book about Carlos Slim, what you are doing is you are tapping into the mindset of somebody who has the mind of a billionaire. So if you read this book in 3 days and you start applying the principles found in this book, you would have used 3 days of your life to connect with the mind of somebody who is a billionaire and somebody who spent 60 years of his life making mistakes, having experiences to come to where he is. And buying books and owning books is not the goal. But the goal is each book you have, when you read it, you underline the books, you underline the principles, you underline new ideas, you underline new concepts, because the return on investment on any book you own is only made when you pick out the information, the knowledge out of the book, and you apply it in your life, you apply it in your business. That is when wisdom is birthed, and that is what will create change in your life. So if I take a book like this book, Be My Guest, this is a book on Conrad Hilton, the founder of one of the most successful hotel chains worldwide. When I read this book, my goal is to look for concepts, principles, experiences that Conrad Hilton went through that could help my mindset, that could help me in decision making. And when I read this book and I underline all these principles, what happens is I have to start applying these principles in my life, and I have to start using that knowledge that I've gotten from the book, and I have to distill it into practical knowledge, which is wisdom, in order for my life to improve. Because information that is not applied is useless. That's why the German poet Goethe said that knowing is not enough, we must apply. When you buy books, when you read books, apply the information you got out of the books into your life. And some of you might say, I don't have the money to buy books. Yes, that is not an issue. There are free books on the internet. There are books in public libraries in every big city. Go into a public library. Search for books that can help you in your field, books that can help you better your life, better your social life, better your relationship, better your spirituality, better your financial life, better your physical and health life. If you start improving all those areas of your life, you will realize that your mindset will be changing, and you realize that you will start evolving into a better and a more stronger and a more goal-oriented human being. Because each and every one of us, our minds are pre-programmed by the environment where we grew up, by the people who raised us up, and by the experiences which we made in our past. So at times we don't feel worthy of what we are striving to accomplish. And books will arm you with something that will give you the confidence, because by reading a book, you will be reading the stories of people who have overcome uncommon odds, and that will arm you with the vocabulary that you need to go through tough times. Because when you read a book, you can start picturing yourself in the life of the author, and that will strengthen your commitment and your resolve to keep going in your own endeavor. Books will equip you with what you need to move forward with your life. Today, I am invited to speak in universities, organizations, and companies as an international motivational speaker. I would never have been able to do what I'm doing if it wasn't the books I had read to reprogram my mind and to reprogram my thinking. Because my background, where I come from, would have never given me the confidence of doing what I'm doing. But great books, great minds, which I've read, information that I have put in my mind and implemented in my life, has helped to build a new mindset, has helped to reprogram my mind, and my mind has been transformed. And now I can run towards my goals. I can run towards my vision with the confidence and the certainty that I can achieve it. And that is the same confidence you will have when you start reading books and you start charging towards your goals. Start reading books. Create a reading habit and see how your life will transform. I wish you all the best. God bless you.